Hi, everyone. Welcome to Build in Public with Jahed. Happy Easter to those who celebrate, but also happy weekend. So I hope you're doing well. Today, I'm going to build a mobile app with you, the backend, the front end, the design, everything. And also it should be ready to deploy to App Store and Play Store. So let's just start building this app together. Let's walk through building mobile app with me, Jahed. It's a vibe coding. So let's do and let's enjoy building together. Perfect. So here we come to newly. And today idea is that because I see lots of founders, and builders, and they have, this daily progress tracking for their system and how they're growing, what are the learnings, how they're doing in their startup or just, building. So I want to build a mobile app that actually helps founders to track their daily progress, metrics, wins, like learnings, fails, and also, it actually turns automatically those learnings or wins or achievements into posts to share on LinkedIn, X, wherever. So let's build this. And also I want to have this a bit gamified mobile app. So for founders, it's more fun and amazing to use. So let's give it a go and let's start building it. I think this app is really relevant for all the founders because, they need to make content on their socials and, share their journey, especially now, that everything is built in public. There's lots of competition now in the market. And the only thing that actually helps founders to stay outstanding and distinguished is being in public, just being a kind of famous, an incredible brand that people actually trust. And then people, would like to use the brand and the product because of him or her. So I think this app would be something that I would use it myself, if I would have it. But that was, yeah, so we'll build this together. It's Saturday, and I was like, okay, let's build something together and let's try to learn. I really hope that you're having your tea, you're drinking your coffee, your snacks, and you're also having your computer and you're building and vibe coding with me, either this idea or something else. And yeah, if you have any questions, please drop it in the chat. And if you want to build with me in public, let me know and let's build together because I feel lonely when I'm here alone. Um, but yeah, so tell me what's your plan for Easter, for holiday or the weekend, and if you have any plan or not. I did a video of walkthrough of the newly, all the platform, the code, the database, the logs, app setting, everything. So you can actually go watch that video, which is just before this video, and then you can actually see how newly the new platform is working and what are the features and also how can you find them. And also here, you can, have a build, you can have a plan mode, to talk with AI and you actually prepare the app, or you can actually, ask some questions. So if you don't want to, give AI the build prompt, you actually, switch to ask and then ask questions. And then, once you want to give a prompt to build, then you actually change it back to build mode. So yeah, just let's wait and let's see our app being built. So we have the backend is working. So the backend will be finished and then we will have the front end. So the backend is, the database, the authentication, all the API keys that we need. And then the front end is, the design and everything in the preview of the app. So usually it takes around, 3 to 4, 5, 7, 10 minutes to build the app. So of course, I cut this minutes, when you see the video, because it's boring for you to just, wait and me talking all the time. So I cut it, but, the reality is that, um, it takes some time, to build. And, also it depends on how complicated your app is or, what's your prompt. So for me, I want to build step by step. So this is, just a very overall, um, features of the app. And then also what's the main killer features like tracking daily progress. And that's it. And so I can add more things, on the top on the go. But to be honest, so it takes some minutes because we're building the backend and the fronting together, the whole app. So it's a functioning app once the agent is start building. It takes some time and, you just need to wait and kind of, once it's done and then you can actually test out the app and then already you start using it, by either scanning this QR code, which takes you to Expogo and then you can see the app, or you can actually see the app on this view simulator, or actually if you're paying for agent, you can actually see the live overview of a mobile app in the iOS simulator or Android. So this is real experience for you. So yeah, just wanted to say this, that it takes some minutes. So don't expect, in seconds, because, if you want a full functioning app, then it actually takes time for the AI to build it, especially build the backend and the front end together. So that's why it takes a few more minutes. So meanwhile, while my other app is being built, it's a tracking app for founders to track their progress. I want to build another app that I actually need for my daily use. And that's something that I really I have hackathons all around the world and I actually forget the date. So I think I want to have a calendar for my hackathons. Build me a um, calendar app and let's call it newly. So let's go. So just quite simple prompt because I really don't know what should I expect. Well, I just let AI to decide for it. But I really have hackathons like in Uzbekistan, Germany, Egypt, Australia, USA. So I really want to have a very nice calendar app where I can see all my hackathons and then I can just put them there. So one calendar dedicated for my hackathons, and I can have this in my local device, so I don't need to actually push it to App Store, Play Store. I can use it with View Test Flight, and then or I can just have the APK and then use it in my Android phone. So yeah, or actually I can just use the phone, the app, View Expo Go link. So that's it. So let's wait and let's see what AI will build for us. Wow, my app is ready. So it's called Newly. Okay, so build in public, grow in public. That's amazing. So it's still building. We can wait and see. So it's still building, finishing the last task. But actually, I really like the design. The dark mood, really matches the founder mood. All founders, technical people, they really like this dark mood, the dark color. So yeah, let's see, and then let's wait for this to finish, and then we can actually test out the app. So once the agent stops building the app, what I do is really, I just log in. Of course, I create an account. I mean, it depends, on how you want to log in. You can create an account, sign up, and then you can log in. Or you can just use Google or Apple to log in. Once it's done, you log in, and you actually try to test out the app. And yeah, please use your actual email address. Because this is an actual app, so this is not a prototype or something else. So just please put your actual email and then get in the app because this is actual mobile app. So this is like something that I see lots of users or lots of participants in the hackathons that they are just putting random things and not even an email address. So please put an actual email address and then you log in the app and then try to test out how it is. Perfect. Let's log in with Google and then let's see how it works. Founder flow. Okay, that's nice. That's the name. Let's log in with Google. Amazing. Yes, here. Okay. The authentication cancelled, so it didn't go through. Let's try again. Nice. Okay, now we are here. Nice. April 4, Saturday. Good afternoon, Jahid. Actually, this looks nice. It's really kind of good design. So here's my profile. I have Karen, strike, total entries. Yeah, so yep, here's up. So it's nice. So we can see the post. It doesn't because it's still building. So then I have the journal part, today's log. Okay, I can just put things here. I can see the metrics, my wins, my learnings. Also, I can, add some content first. Then I can ask AI to make a post here. So that would be something amazing. So here we have no logs, of course. Yeah, so let's wait for AI to finish and then we can see everything. But yeah, it looks nice. I really like this. This is cool. Yeah, we can also edit our profile. This is cool. So let's see. So here we can see our journal. We can generate a post, let's say for LinkedIn, and then it actually works. Nice, excited to share. This is good. Yeah, and then we can actually copy paste, then have it. So yeah, here we can come to our daily dashboard here. We can see the post here. We can see the journal. We should also be able to add a journal here, because now we're not able to add that. So that should be something to add. So if you go back here, what we can see, oh yeah, here we can add actually. Let's add MRR 290, the value, let's say MRR 220, changes 100, just as an example. It's increased. Let's add the metric. Amazing. So like we here like we have the metric. Let's say wins. We have we got our biggest B2B customer. We add the win here. That's super nice. And then we actually generate post. So let's just start data driven. Let's say let's create. Yeah, this is nice. So it actually copied our MRR $290 that I said. This is quite nice, and we can also see the full post here. Not yet, but yeah, here we can see it. So this is nice, and we can also add some learnings here. I did learn that it's important to let the customer in the first meeting. So we can actually add a learning here. So we have the wins, we have the biggest customer thing, and then also the learning. And then we can have all the journals here. We can see and generate posts here. And also this is our profile. So I think, I would actually love to build this app further and then actually push it to App Store and Play Store, because I think that, this is a very relevant app idea for founders, because they need to stay motivated on the track, and also they need to actually see and put all their learnings, wins, achievements, fails, and also making posts about them and share with others so that others can learn. So this looks like a very nice app. Yeah. So here it is. This looks amazing. Yeah. I like the design. It's very simple, green. And yeah, so this is our app that we built, and yeah, agent is still building, is checking last things, but our app is ready. And I think, here you actually, it depends to you how you want to go further. You want to design, like change the design, you want to add things. Also, like you have to check on the phone if everything is fine, because here, things are overlapping with the spacing issue. So you can actually screenshot and then ask AI actually to make that change and then have the proper spacing there. And of course, like you can just generate posts and then you can also change the profile. Amazing. So yeah, so here is finished the build for our tracking founder app. And yeah, so here we can see all the app settings here. This looks amazing. Saturday, and also we can see that they were done. We have put our metric, our wins, our learnings, and we can actually generate, let's say, Twitter. Let's go. Yeah, this is for Twitter. You can see the full. No, we cannot see. So we have to fix this one, but we can just go back. If you come here, we can see this one, casual, and then we can actually generate the text. This is cool. Regenerate, and we can also see the more one. This is nice. So yeah, so now I would like to really work on this a bit, and then actually, let me actually fix this one. Yeah, I really don't like. Okay, let's say Twitter. I want to see the full. Okay, this one I should just. Okay, I just a screenshot, and then I just give it to AI. So I'm just gonna go here. When I want to see the full post, it shows me this. Please fix the load post issue. So we just tell AI to fix that. So we can actually see the full the whole post, the full post here. That's amazing. And here we can also yeah, go to today. Yes, Twitter, but also I would like to actually, fix the spacing here. Actually, this should be ready to launch. So I can just go to deploy, and then actually I can just, connect my Apple developer account and then actually just push it to App Store. I can just, let's do it. Let's put it here. Actually, my phone is on the camera recording. Okay, that's great. Okay, anyways, but yeah, I'm gonna push it to test flight. So I'm gonna fix this, and then that's it. So it's gonna be fixed. So yeah, we did the fix, and then when we go generate the post, actually when we click to view the full post, we can actually see it. So we actually fix it with AI, and we can actually regenerate, save, or actually edit it. So if we want to edit it, we can actually do some changes here, and then we just save the change, and that's it. Yeah, this is our app, which is nice. And then I will actually try to push it to test flight once I stop recording, because I need to have the verification code. And then yeah, I will actually see it how it works on my phone, and then share it with some friends to test out. And then if this is a good idea, then I'll actually push it to App Store, because I think that it's a good idea. Every founder needs this to put the metrics, wins, learnings, and then we will make you a post for X or LinkedIn or any other social accounts. Also, we can add a Reddit. That would be nice. Perfect. So our app is here ready for the hackathon calendar that I wanted to have. So we log in with Google, and yeah, I just choose my email. Yeah, here we are. So we have no hackathons. This is the calendar, and this is the saved ones. So yeah, I just need this, simple calendar to actually add, and then, have all my hackathons planned here. So yeah, it's amazing. I will actually, change the design and wait once the agent is start building, and then I can see how it goes. So, but this looks like a nice start, from my hackathon calendar, which is a simple one. So upcoming, ongoing, ended. So it's good. I have all the things here. Perfect. So thanks a lot for watching me. And we built two apps. One, a mobile app for helping the founders to track their wins, learnings, and achievements, and then, make LinkedIn posts or X posts or any other social accounts that we can add. Also, I built a simple calendar hackathon app for my hackathons, So happy Easter again, those who celebrate. Happy weekend, and I hope you're having an amazing Saturday, and see you all soon, and wish you all the best with building your own mobile apps. Talk soon. Bye-bye.